If you only had one day to live, what would you do? We asked this question to a random sample of people, and their answers really surprised us. Here's what they said. First, we asked, what food will you eat? The most popular answer was pizza. Pizza, it is. Who wouldn't want to eat pizza on their last day? Some of the other answers included sushi, tacos, cheeseburgers, and ice cream. One person wrote, I'll eat whatever my granddaughters are having. They're on a cruise and won't be back until the day after I die. How sad is that? Next, we asked, who do you want to call? Almost all the respondents wanted to call their family, their partner, their mom, or their dad. One person wrote, I'd like to call everyone I know and tell them I love them. Another wrote, I'd like to call all my friends and tell them how much I appreciated their friendship over the years. And one person simply wrote, my sister. We've been estranged for 13 years. I just want her to know I forgive her. What would you say to people? This question brought out the philosophers among us. Many people wrote, I tell them to be kind to one another, or I tell them to follow their dreams. One person wrote, I tell them not to sweat the small stuff. I wish someone had told me that years ago. Another wrote, I tell them to remember the good times and not to dwell on the bad. And one person wrote, I tell them how much I love them and how grateful I am to have known them. What advice will you give them? Most of the respondents gave very sound advice. Don't take anything for granted. Live each day to the fullest. One person wrote, don't procrastinate like I did. Get your colonoscopy and get it done. Another wrote, always tell the truth. It may not get you friends, but it'll get you real ones. And one person wrote, be kind to yourself. You're your own worst critic, and you don't need to be kinder to anyone else than you are to yourself. Will you sleep at all in your 24 hours? Yes, said most of the respondents. Why not? You only live once, right? But some said they wouldn't. One person wrote, no, because every minute is precious and I want to spend every waking moment with my wife. Another wrote, I'll sleep as long as I can because it's been a hard life and I'm tired. And one person wrote, as the father of 3 boys, sleep is a distant memory. Who do you want by your side when you die? Overwhelmingly, the answer was my partner, my wife, my husband. One person wrote, whoever is with me at the time, as long as they can hold my hand. Another wrote, my mom, because she was with me when I was born and I want her there when I die. And one person wrote, Jesus, if that's possible. If you only had one day left to live, what would you do? Would you do something crazy like go skydiving or bungee jumping? Or would you spend your last day doing something meaningful, like telling your loved ones how much you care about them? Let us know in the comments below.